Okay, everybody, welcome to our 28th community call. Today is the 15th of March 2024. I'm the Jesus Crust, or Lute, who's the BD at Crust site. As usual, let's start with our network metrics. Our network is quite stable. Currently 1,437 individual nodes contributing over 643,000 terabytes of storage resources, and we surpassed 2.2 million files uploaded. Also, so far we have 31, a little bit more, about 31 million tokens issued that are in circulation. And the storage fee currently is still sitting below, way below 1 cent per gigabyte and year. All right, let's see what we did for Crust Network on the technical side. You have seen that we are branching out to multiple layer 2 solutions with our EVM storage smart contracts and our EVM protocol designated for the EVM ecosystem. And we actually did this for the Blast testnet. So we deployed our storage smart contracts to the Blast testnet. I added the GitHub link for you to check it out. Also, I added on our different contracts, our price oracle contract, our storage order contract for you to verify, to validate, or even to play around with it and try it out. Then you know that we have been working relentlessly also on EaseDA, which is our data availability solution built by Crust Network. We published the architecture of our solution. You can see a lot of different processes. I don't really want to get into the details here, but if you're interested in our official documentation for EaseDA, which already is online, you can have a look at this picture again. There also is some description with it. But I also want to announce two major things for especially the economics of Ethereum EaseDA, which we want to deploy to Polygon. And one of them is that we will allow restaking Ethereum. So this will basically play into the eigenlayer vision that we allow liquid Ethereum to be restaked on our network. We believe that by using Ethereum as a very recognized asset, we can attract the highest TVL, the highest economic security for our network, and also attraction by potential holders of Ethereum. And another very revolutionary concept is our EaseDA benefit sharing model. So EaseDA is a modular data availability network, which can be used as alternative DA solution by ZDK chains, by Validiums, L3 app chains, and so on. And obviously we want to incentivize those chains to choose EaseDA. And we do that by introducing the benefit sharing model, which means that client chains like L2s, app chains that decide to use EaseDA for their data availability layer are eligible to receive a cashback on their DA fees they pay to EaseDA for blob storage, for transaction fees, and so on. And this part of cashback they can receive from the traffic they generate can be basically distributed back to stakers of native token holders. So let's say ImmutableX suddenly decides to use Ethereum DA as a data availability network. Then ImmutableX users are allowed to stake their token on EaseDA to secure our network, and they're eligible to receive some cashback from all the fees ImmutableX would accrue on EaseDA. This is a super new concept. This plays fully into the aggregated vision of Polygon. Polygon is pushing hard for their aggregation layer. So they see that as next step of from the modular solution concept. And since we are also a Polygon-based chain built on Polygon ZDK, we want to contribute to this vision, and we also want to create as much possible synergies between different ZDK chains to attract traffic, to attract users, clients, and so on. So this is super new concept. You heard it here first. I think it's also mentioned in our article, which we recently published in our devlog, but just to give you a quick overview about some of our plans. Yeah. Next to ETH-DA, we also thought about taking this DA solution and using it in a substrate environment. And for this, we are working on a model that's called sub-DA, sub for substrate-based. And this is basically a Polkadot-based DA and inscription solution. And I also put like, an overview of our architecture here on the slide. If you want to learn more about it, then please visit the Polkadot forum. Just search for sub-DA. Then you will find the article we published. And we also are applying for the Web3 Foundation's Decentralized Future Program for funding to provide this solution for the Polkadot ecosystem. So not just on the Ethereum side, we are very active with our DA network and solutions, but also on the Substrate and Polkadot side. All right, that's it for the technology. Now let's look at what happened in the ecosystem. So DePIN is in everybody's mouth and ears. Crust obviously is a OG DePIN project providing decentralized storage resources. This also has been highlighted recently by Polkadot Insider, where we were mentioned as part of the DePIN landscape in Polkadot. But also with our partners IOTEX, we became member of the DePIN Liquidity Hub. You also can trade now CRU and swap CRU on IOTEX chain. And our announcement for OP already has been some time ago, I think last month or the month before, but we also finally have been added to the Optimism ecosystem page, where all builders now can find Crust as infrastructure project to provide cross-chain decentralized storage services. Also very interesting and a big milestone for us was our listing with Hydra DEX, the most popular exchange on the Polkadot ecosystem. Polkadot DeFi is slowly evolving. Hydra DEX are pioneers, are front runners for this movement, and we added around $150,000 of liquidity to the Omni pool on Hydra DEX and created the very first liquidity and swap opportunity on the Polkadot side for our CRU token. Also, feel free to add some liquidity. You can earn some fees of the trading fees and help provide a healthy trading environment. And then another point in ecosystem is our involvement in the Sub-Zero Developer Conference that happened just a few days ago in Bangkok. Crust presented its vision of sub-DA, its data availability solution for Polkadot, and how we want to bring block transaction to the Polkadot ecosystem. There was a lot of good feedback from participants. We published a few snippets of our presentation on Twitter, but also once Polkadot uploaded the entire video, we are happy to share this with you as well. Another thing that's related to the ecosystem is our partnership with Pink. Pink is the very first community-driven meme coin on Polkadot. They have different ways of distributing the token. So one thing, for example, was the Pink Shop Gain. Maybe you have played it. You could qualify for airdrop. And since recently, they also introduced the CRU ball here in their game because we partner with them. And indeed, we don't just partner with them. We also will receive a big chunk of the Pink airdrop because Pink is distributing a specific allocation to different parachains, joining them for their movement. Crust is part of this, and we joined as fourth parachain. So Crust will receive overall 0.91% of the entire Pink supply. And we want to forward this allocation to our community and distribute this airdrop to our community via different activities. And on the right-hand side, you see the different allocations and categories we intend to distribute pink tokens for. So, for example, we want to incentivize and reward our product users, owners of Crust Cloud buckets, but also Crust Files premium users that actually uploaded at least one file. Also, we want to introduce rewards for liquidity providers to the HydroDex Omnipool, ETH DevNet users, and obviously we will have a lot of other Crust community rewards for our open community members, to drive activities on Zelay, Galaxy, for special contributions, and so on. So position yourself wisely to get your pink airdrop. We will publish an article regarding this later today together with the pink team, and more informations regarding each different and single category and activity we will publish over the time via our social channels. Yeah, we also joined some offline events. In specific, Juvia, our marketing lead, joined East Denver. We met with a lot of our partners, also talked to new clients, new prospects, and was a super cool event. We can tell we are in a bull market. The events are more crowded. So let's use this. Let's build on this. And also thanks to our community member, Horacio, he organized a Twitter space to represent Crust together with Peak Network and with Asta Network. So thanks for that. But we ourselves also were involved in different activities online. For example, we joined a Twitter space together with, well, here's written Polygon, but it's actually supposed to be Algorand. Sorry. We also put a space together with Algorand. Joe, the dev lead from Algorand, joined us. We talked about decentralized storage, Crust specific, how we can help Algorand builders, and what's still to come for our partnership. And we also talked together with IoTex and Subquery on the Twitter space about DePIN and the next revolution in Web3 infrastructure. And talking about the Algorand Twitter space, we also had like an Algorand airdrop of our buckets, which we distributed over Galaxy. We oversubscribed this campaign, so congratulations to the lucky winners if you won one of our buckets. Each bucket is worth $10, and you can use it as your personal drive for your Web3 wallet. Just store data via our super easy to use interface and UI in a super safe place, guarded via your non-custodial wallet. And before we close this space up, I want to talk quickly about our latest activity. Crust has been chosen as one of the projects in the voting process at Binance to be listed at Binance Futures. Currently, you can go to Binance Futures section and vote for your favorite token. You can vote for CRU by locking up some USDT. And over the last week, we moved ahead a few spots, and we also want to incentivize voters to actually vote for Crust, to support us in this matter. And on Monday, I think we want to introduce the rules for this incentivization and this competition. I think there will be a winner chosen by raffle. And depending on how much USDT you lock up for this voting process, the chances are higher to win the prize. That's from my side. Thanks for listening, guys. If there should be any questions, I'm still available here. But I have a follow-up meeting in 10 minutes, so still have some time.